for getting to know that we are the regulatory arm. And this we have been doing for the past 1 year now since we took over. We have different departments of the National Lottery Authority. We are regulating the gaming entities, and as we speak, we have about 18 gaming entities being registered from the National Lottery Authority, ranging from casinos to sports betting and mini slot, the one we call the challenge machines. And all funds raised from the entities goes towards social development programs, such as the hospitals, the disabled organizations, and the welfare institutions. We have, as I said, for the gaming entity, we have numbers of gaming entities that are registered. To name a few, we have RS Multiplex, which is formed around the Old Road Junction. It's commonly known as 50/50. We have the Riverside at the Support Beach. We have the Golden Casino formed at Mama Point. We have Colony Casino formed in Congo Town. We have Golden Casino formed on the RI Highway. And of course, we have Platinum formed in Congo Town. For the mini slots, we have Tom Lee Betting Company. We have Brilliant Betting Company. We have Sabo Betting Company. We have New Liberia, New Explorer Betting Company. We have Best Trading. And we have the Liberty Fortune. Some of these companies are into slot and into sports betting. So for those who are into slot and sports betting, we have Winner Incorporated. It's one. We have Betomas. We have Premier Bet. We have Star Bet. And we have Doxy Bet. Like we said, once we raise these funds, as we said, we were created to generate funds, and funds that we generate goes towards social and disabled organizations. In Liberia, we are working with 255 disabled organizations across the country. And one of the organizations will have 145 disabled organizations in Multnomah County. In Mangini County, we have 10 disabled organizations that we are working with. In Bon County, we have 8. In Lofa County, we have 8. In Grand Cape County, we have 5. In Bomi County, we have 6. In Babalu County, we have 3. In Grand Bass County, we have 6. In Riverside County, we have 9. In Sano County, we have 11. In Granville County, we have 3. In Rikochi County, we have 7. In Grand Junior County, we have 10. And in Maryland County, we have 10. When you do the tally, you have 255 disabled organizations that we are currently working with. You know, like I said, the new management that have gone to the National Lottery, we have a vision of not just giving fish, getting food and not food items and just giving the book. This time around, we want to teach them how to fish. So we have brought on board a new phenomenon. And this is to pay fees for the students who are private, public universities. We are paying fees for students, disabled students, get clear, disabled students who are at public universities. So among these universities that we have University of Liberia, we have 2 students that we are paying fees for from the National Military Authority. Nima University, we have 12 students, disabled students. In Lofa Community College, we have 12 students. In Rivaji Technical and Vocational Institution, we have 10 students. In Bombay Community College, we have 10 students. In Greenwood Technical College, we have 5 students. Sandro Community College, 3 students. Grand Bassa University, we have 3 students. Maryland Public University, we have 15 students. Rangile University or Community College, we have 1 student. Cape Town Community College, we have 2 students, making a total of 132 students that are benefiting from the Social Welfare Department of the Nigeria, from the National Military Authority. Not only that, you know, the generation of these funds are on a slow pace. And they are on the slow pace because the giving entity are doing self-declaration. While it is true, we monitor them for them to do their declaration and pay their fees or tax to the lottery authority. But it is difficult, it is on the slow pace because most of them, or all of them, are doing self-declaration. So they tell you what they want you to know. So the new administration or the new management team now come, but we want to have what we call the central monitoring system. A system that will track all of our gains and all the revenue that is supposed to come to the National Lottery Authority. The reason why we have to get a poor income is because the entity or the giving entity that we give with, they do self-declaration. What they want you to see is what they tell you, because we don't have the sophistication to track them. So we, at the lottery, the new management, have tried, maybe in the next 30 days, we have, because we are around 90 to 95% completion of the process, we have a central monitoring system that will help to boost our revenue generation. And then we can make our program more effective. Because what we are doing now, we're doing it on a quarterly basis. Every quarter of the year, we roll out. Every quarter of every year, we roll out. I'm just from the Southeast. As a head of the delegation, I went to 6 counties with full and non-full items. At the same time, paying fees for students who are in the degree universities. Well, the process is on a slow pace of breaking the CMS. We believe it will help to boost revenue generation for the National Lottery Authority. There is this portion, but we'll leave it and give it to the Deputy Director for Lottery. He will emphasize on that because he has a direct responsibility and it's his purview. It is a new thing, even though it is not new to the lottery game, but for a couple of years, a revamp of lottery function, we have tried to bring about. So Mr. Prophet will speak on that. So these are things that we are doing, to make sure that we help government in mitigating the challenges that the disabled people have and to mitigate some of the difficulties we face today. But when at the Southeast, we met the disabled community, and so it was interesting to know that the guy want to go to school. We pay the fees, but the means of going to school. There's a guy we met at a great group. The wheelchair the guy is using. You have to brace it with sticks. Only because he wants to go to school. So he did that with the National Lottery Authority. If you pay on fees and pay all the other things, and you don't have the means of going to school. It will be a waste. So we started to recalibrate. Why is you are paying fees for them? We should also make sure that you pay the fees and you don't have means of going to school. It's a waste. Because you're not going and we pay the fees. So we are mitigating to see how we found means. Look, I went to River G and I saw somebody using crochet with 4. You know, cut the stick and the 4 in it is on the arm and you see the guy going to school. But this mitigation we are talking about, only if we succeed in the CMS and anti-ball game that you talk about, I can tell you that the national lottery will be another new thing to see. So having said this, I don't want to go to this anti-ball issue, but for the students, for the welfare division, for before I give chance to Mr. Boyfriend, I'd like to say the National Lottery Authority, the new management at the National Lottery Authority, we are making strides to make sure that our activities are brought to the people and we stay on top of our game. It is difficult to meet up with all of our games because the gaming sectors are doing self-declaration. And this is what we want to do, or we want to do the central monitoring system and also the network game. So I'll pause here and wait maybe for your question. Or maybe give one.
Who does the director for technical services at the National Lottery Authority? That's Kuwor and Rich Buffet. Rich Buffet is the deputy director for lottery at the National Lottery Authority.
I will just speak on 2 specific projects of the National Lottery Authority, which has to do with the 590 ball game and of course the central monitoring system. Quickly, the law that created the Lottery Authority provides for the Lottery Authority to operate the national lottery. And it is against this backdrop that an international competitive bidding took place. And on February 20 of this year, we signed a contract with a Ghanaian company called Blue Star Tech to begin operating the 590. And this lotto game will not just generate revenue for the government, but will also create massive employment for the Liberian people. As we speak, Blue Star is setting up their offices on the 18th Street, and there is an ongoing recruitment for the first 500 Liberians. The links are out on our social media pages. It's also on our official website. Those Liberians that are interested in becoming lotto agents, what we call POS agents, are encouraged to apply, submit application for the first 5 counties. That includes Monserrado, Margibi, Bong, Nimba, and Grand Bassa counties. 500 people from those counties, and will extend to the rest of the 10 counties, which means that in the next 2 or so years, we should be talking about employing thousands of Liberians. And this will also bring revenue to the government because Blue Star and the National Lottery Authority will jointly be operating the 590 lotto games. And the revenues, there's a revenue sharing ratio, which some will go to them and some will come to the government. And this lotto game, we're going to do daily draws of 2 times. We are in partnership with the national broadcaster because they will run our draws live, 2 o'clock and 7 o'clock every day. So that means Liberians can stake their lotto tickets, any 5 numbers, up to 5 numbers, between 1 to 90, and listen on the radio or watch the TV screens for the draws at 2 o'clock or 5 or 7 o'clock. And if your number that you stake are among the winning numbers, you're gonna win. And of course, you can just go to any of the lotto booths, not necessarily the one you stake your ticket at. You can go to any of the lotto booths and cash your prizes. And it is arranged such that if 2 of your numbers, or if 1 of your numbers counts among the 5 numbers, you're gonna win up to 240 times the amount you played. If 2 of your numbers come up, 3 of your numbers, 4 of them, and if all 5 of your number comes up, that's a jackpot for you. So we believe that this lotto game will massively provide money to the Liberian people, especially those that will be winning. And I will leave that and talk about the central monetary system at this point. The gaming and lottery industry is growing very rapidly in Liberia, but there are still many challenges, which includes the lack of transparency, ineffective regulatory oversight, and of course, revenue leakage, like my colleague Kuwor was talking about. So the centralized system that we are bringing is going to be the technological backbone of the NLA, and it's going to be there basically to track every transaction in the lottery sector. That means every registered and licensed lottery operator, you will be captured in the system. And everybody in Liberia that plays lotto, or you go stake ticket at the casino everywhere, we at the National Lottery Authority will be able to see it and will be able to know how much is coming in the sector. That way, people will not under-declare. Lottery operators will not under-declare because we already see how much you're making. So we now will be issuing invoices to each of these lottery companies or casinos or sports betting or what have you. And because this system is also going to connect all the operators for the NLA to see. And I know I'm going to take your questions and got to go. So let me say at this point that the CMS is not just a revenue generation platform. It's there to upgrade our policies. It's also there to enhance the credibility, the efficiency, and potential revenue generation for the sector. It will help to reduce dispute as well, where some people go to the places to play and they feel cheated. You know, there was a recent case where one of the players feel like always playing, and he's not winning. You feel that the machines have been tempered. Yes, sometimes we temper the machines. But with this CMS, we're going to be able to track all these things and know when such things are happening. So for us at the NLA, the CMS marks a stepping block towards transforming the sector and creating a transparent and world-class regulatory body capable of safeguarding public interest while maximizing economic return. I'll stop here at this point, and if there are questions, we'll take those questions.
Thank you. Just be seated.
He's the Deputy Director for Lottery at the National Lottery Authority, Rachel Buffett. Well, folks, this is cool. My name is
I would like
Wilfred
to say
Lucy.
thank you, Honorable Minister, all of the